So I've just picked up this beauty, this 5-door Fiat Uno 60 SL. It's got no test on it at the moment, it's just been dropped off here. It's got some problems with the start motor, a few little electrical issues. The exhaust I've already noticed is hanging off a bit, but it needs a new headlining inside. So yeah, windscreen wipers were temperamental, but I've fixed those now. There's bits like the trim on the door there, that's not very good, and same on this side. No headlining. Yeah, it's got the original Fiat hubcaps on the back and non-original on the front, which look horrible, so I'll try and get something a bit better on it. But other than that, it kind of drove okay. I think one of the struts on the suspension is quite knocky, and so here we have it. It comes with a nice boot spoiler, sought after piece of equipment that makes it go much faster. It's got some dents down the door, but they're not too bad. We'll just have to polish it up and see what it comes up like, really. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed with it, and this will be our next project. This is the engine bay, very dirty as expected, really. The oil is quite watery, not got water in it, but it's like it's lost its viscosity. It's obviously not been changed for a very long time, and when we started it up, it was running on 3 cylinders, not 4. So I think plug lead change the plugs, change the oil, do a good service on it. And the only other thing is that the choke cable, when you switch it on to pull it out, when you push it back, it doesn't go back. So either a spring or some lubrication on that. So on the door, you can see it's pretty wavy, not too bad. I think most of it will come out. Running pretty lumpy on 3 cylinders. There's a bit of oil about, but there's no oil leaks, which is still here. Is absolutely in really good condition. It just looks a bit rusty, so I'll spray all that, get it all nice and cleaned. It's obviously had new brake lines at some point because they're quite nicely clean in there. Suspension looks a bit old, but we'll see how that goes. This car's been sat on a field for 2 years, so we'll just have to see how it goes and stuff like that. Some of the electrics aren't working, the washers aren't working at all, stereo doesn't work, and there's a couple of other things that don't work in here. The electric windows don't work, so I'm thinking there might be a fuse somewhere that's gone for that, which I will check in a bit. But it runs pretty sweet, even though it's running a little bit misfirey, a bit lumpy. It runs actually really, really sweet, which is 3/4 of the battle.